Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine. Here's another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys. As always, as usual, welcome back to Why You Tarot for readings all about you. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really do appreciate it. We are doing a purpose reading today, where we discover what is next on your journey. I'm so excited to be doing the Taurus gang. So let's not waste any more time. So let's see what is currently blocking you. What don't you see for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the Taurus? Let's see. Let's see. We got to jump. So we have here. Ooh, interesting. Peaceful among thorns. Wow, what a beautiful card. That is very interesting. Peaceful among the thorns. So, when it comes to the thorns, it reminds me of a flower, like a rose, right? Where you have this beautiful rose, but then you have all these sharp thorns at the bottom of it, like at the stem, right? And I feel like, in regards to this card, it's like Spirit is trying to say that in the times where things may seem like it sucks, it may seem like things are just happening to you instead of for you, okay? In the times when you feel like I have worked hours and hours towards succeeding in something and it's not working out, in those times of difficulties, what Spirit is trying to say is find a way to be at peace. Find a way to learn the lessons in that situation. Because in every situation, as much as it may seem bad, honestly, there's a lot of lessons that you can learn from it that can bring out good. I know it sucks, but sometimes you have to go through the bad to get to the, the happiness. You have to, go through that challenging situation to get to the abundance. I know, I wish it wasn't like that. That was like bad English. But what happens is, honestly, I'm just trying to lighten the mood, guys. But honestly, understand that in those moments, there's something that could be in your vibration that is blocking you from achieving that greatness. So instead of being like, oh, this sucks or whatever, find a way to find the positive out of the situation. And I know there could be tough. I know some people would be like, well, Shine, so and so passed away. How am I supposed to find the abundance? Well, I don't know the situation personally, but if we were to say that as an example, they're in a better pace. Maybe they were in pain here and their soul needed to go on to its next journey, and them not being here anymore has actually taken away them from facing the pain. But, no one wants to hear that, right? But understand that in every situation, there is always a positive outlook, a positive perspective you can see. It's just sometimes we find it hard to see it. But with this card, I feel like Spirit is trying to say is, through all the times that you're going through pain or suffering or things are just not working out, to find a way to find the peace, to find a way to level up in regards to finding the strength to be more strong, to really get through it, okay? Because at the end of the day, even though there's thorns on that stem, you have the beautiful rose at the top. Okay. So in regards to the cards coming out here, we have here Dance with Life, Mirror, Get Grounded, Priestess, Trust Your Path, Starseed, Take a Break, and Break the Chains. Okay. So with the first card coming out, Dance with Life, I really like this card because it talks about doing something to change your energy. In life, okay, we can be taking things too seriously, and I know as a fellow earth sign, sometimes we can be a little workaholics, okay? We always need that structure, that foundation, that stability to feel safe, to not worry as much. And it's one of the great qualities about an earth sign, and also sometimes a little bit of a negative thing, because we always feel like if we don't have it, that the security blanket that will freak out, mentally. But with this energy, this card coming through, Dance with Life, what I feel is in those moments when you feel like that thorn really hurt, try to find a way to change your energy. You're in sadness, you're mad, you're angry. Find ways to bring out happiness. And I know getting up and dancing and being happy in that moment sometimes may seem like a silly thing to do, and sometimes it's also not going to solve the problem. But what it's going to help is it's going to help bring laughter and love and that light energy towards you, where you will be able to find answers and have faith. A lot of times when you step away from a situation, you actually can get the answers you need. Sometimes when you're too close to it, you can't see clearly. I've had so many times when I would be so fixated on something, I'm like, oh, what's the answer? And I will just step away and take a break, and then boom, come back and I figured it out. I did nothing remotely of finding research. I went and I ate something or whatever, because sometimes you'd be hangry, right? Um, I would go and I would do something not even remotely close to whatever that task was, and come back, and all of a sudden I have a clear mind, a fresh view, and boom, I found the answer. All means I'll be like, it don't make no damn sense to me, like how 5 minutes ago I couldn't get there, but I did. Okay, but a lot of times it's just I was in that moment where I was so fixated and trying to get the answer and trying to get it resolved and trying to this to go on to the next task, that I wasn't being able to see clearly. I put too much fog, okay, in my view, and I just needed to wipe it away so that I can see clearly. And I feel like with a Dance with Life card, there's times when you need to just pick your vibration up, get it higher. Something brought it down low, find a way to bring it back up. And I know people are going to be like, well, it's easier said than done. It actually is easy. If you tell yourself it's hard, then of course it's going to be hard. Remember, words are powerful. We have here the Mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? There could be someone in your vibration that is triggering you, that makes these thorns feel like, ugh, okay? Or it's something that just happens in your vibration that is bringing it out. So there's something that is affecting your energy. You could be happy, and then this thing happens, or this person comes around, and all of a sudden you're mad, or you're miserable, or you're angry. If it's a person, keep them out of your life, some way, some form. And I know sometimes it's family members, okay? Find ways to just kind of walk away from a situation. Like, say, example, a family member or a friend comes to you and they're angry about something, or they come to you in a certain way. Be like, listen, right now, it's not the best time for us to talk about this. Let's talk about this when we both can be more calm and we can really listen to each other, and walk away. Yeah, that person may be still at you, but be the bigger person. Protect your energy, protect your vibration. Your body is a temple, which is actually the next card we're getting into with the get grounded. You're an empath, okay? You're highly sensitive, and connecting with nature is really great for you, especially you being an earth sign. But what happens is, as empaths, okay, we feel everything. And sometimes it sucks. But it's also a gift as well, because it helps us with our intuition. It helps us, know who to trust and who not to trust. But as an empath, you have to protect your vibration, because a lot of times you'll be feeling someone else's energy, thinking it's yours, and it's not really yours. Okay, so finding ways to get more grounded, connecting with nature if you can, honey. Oh my God, it's great if you can. Oh, and depending on whenever you're watching this reading and what the weather is, like, if you could take off your shoes and really just gotta get into that grass, oh, get into that Mother Earth, oh my, my, my. You don't even have to do anything. You literally just sit there. And I'm telling you, I have had times when just the sun just beaming on my skin has healed whatever thing I was going through. And it was just, and funny enough, like, sometimes it'd be just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, there's so much power from Mother Nature, and especially being an earth sign, it's the fastest way you can heal and reset. Okay, your element is very powerful, so don't neglect that time getting grounded. And like I said, it doesn't have to be long, even just 5 minutes. Even sometimes just 1 minute of going out and getting fresh air can help you reset your mind space and bring up your energy. The next card we have here is the Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, so there's something within you that you feel like I need to be doing more, or I'm not doing what I want to be doing. There's something inside of you that is calling you, okay, that's pulling within, and Spirit is asking you to listen. What are you being called to do? How are you being called to lead and step up? I'm really drawn to the lions in the background. When you think about a lion and that Leo strength energy, okay, if you think about the original tarot deck, lions are fierce. Okay. Like, they have to defend the pack. Okay. They have to be the leader. They have to be, like, if the lions are not, going out there and getting the food for the pack don't eat. They're the leader. They're the one that they look for guidance, for strength. Okay. Be that leader. Follow your calling. Follow those nudges. Sometimes you'll be walking and something will say, go left. You don't know why, but go left. And all of a sudden you see something fell from the sky and landed. And if you were still standing there, it would have hit you. Okay, it doesn't have to be that dramatic, but trust me, there's so many times when I've had that where it's like, go left, and it's like, oh, boom, there's that person I've been looking for work, or, that was for something, or for this, or for that. So really strengthen your abilities of trusting your guides. The more that you get grounded, the more that you strengthen and uplift your intuition, the more that you'll be able to identify when it's fear and ego talking to you versus when it's the universe trying to guide you and trying to help you. We have here, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you know by the snap of your fingers, if you could be anything, what would that be? And that question, sit with it. Okay, if you know the answer, by the way, all means, cool. Okay, if you don't, just sit with it. The answer may not come in that moment. It may not come in a couple of days, but it will come. It can come in a song, a show, a conversation from a person, a dream, many ways, through numbers, numerology, many ways that we see signs and get information. It's just a matter of, are you paying attention? But like I said, strengthen your intuition, you'll be able to pay attention to the signs. But ask yourself the question, if I could do anything, not worrying about schooling or money or this or that, time, nothing. Just if I could just wake up tomorrow and be doing whatever I wanted to do, the purpose, what would that purpose be? What would it be? Are an artist, a singer, a movie star? What would it be? Helping other people? Tarot reading? Okay, but honestly, like, really think about it, okay? Because that's, when you get to that answer, then you'll know exactly where to go and the next steps. You may not know all the steps, but you'll still be a lot farther than you would have been the day before, okay? We have here the Starseed. What lights you up? Okay? A lot of times there's things that we have as hobbies that really light us up that we could actually pursue as careers, as, a job path. A lot of times people don't know what that would be or how to pursue it. But I'm telling you, there's always someone before you that has done it. Just follow theirs. Make that person be your mentor. These day and age, there's so much media and stuff that's out there that's free that you can learn from people before us that have walked the journey and walked the path and can help us save time too on, not making mistakes. But find what lights you up. That thing that you get so drawn into that, time doesn't matter. You get mad if you have to go to the bathroom and stop. You get mad if you have to go and eat. Like, those things that just really bring you that much joy. That's what's really going to fill your cup. And when you find that, all means other ways of how to use that to serve humanity, that's how the money comes in afterwards. But first, it's really about starting with what's going to really bring in my passion, what really lights me up. Personally, for me, I love helping people. That's why I can do this. I have so many times when my friends are like, you do how much videos? And you take up how much time? And it's just like, I like helping people. And I kept asking the universe, how can I help people? How can I help people? How can I help them more? How can I do more? And that's how I stumbled on tarot. And it was like, boom, the cards helped me. And it also actually hits other avenues. I also am an artist. I like art. So this really helps me tune in because it has all these imagery. That's why I have a cajillion decks. All means you can donate any decks if you want. Just throwing that out there, okay? But anyways, jokes aside, you know, there's a lot of times when there's certain things that you do that can really spark these other avenues and click other hobbies, and you can start doing it for a living. It's just a matter of you starting with the first steps of, you know, what is that? You know, clearing out your vibration of things that are telling you that you can't, getting more grounded, trusting, you know, that you can achieve these things. We have here the next card coming through is take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Like I said, back to the earth signs, we have this thing about us where we need that structure, that stability, that safety net. So we'll continuously work to make sure we have that, in case of anything happens, that we have that net to lean on, to protect us. Sometimes just stepping away and taking a break is all the happiness you need in that moment to be free, to actually get that idea or that thought, you know? Sometimes even just taking a nap, even if it's for just 5-10 minutes, you can feel recharged. And I always laugh because I'm like, really? 5-minute nap? Shine? Really? We're going to do that? And I've had times where I literally took 5 minutes, and I swear to you, it felt like I took 8 hours to sleep, like 8 hours sleep. But it was really just 5 minutes I had, but I felt so recharged. It was because I allowed my mind to stop, to pause, to stop worrying about what I needed to do next, what I needed to do, and this, that. I gave my mind that time to rest. We are in a day and age where we have so many things to distract us, so much technology, especially with what's going on in the world. Even more now, we are more drawn into it. And you know what's crazy? That I always talk about how words are powerful and it's all these things and stuff like that. And still, certain things like this, what I'm about to tell you, can still shock me. I saw this posting on Instagram, and I don't remember the exact words of it, but pretty much the gist of it. They're like the same device that we have, that we use on a daily basis, is keeping us trapped. It's like jail. Why do you think they call it a cell phone? And I was like, mine exploded, and I was like, oh my God, it's called a cell phone. We literally are trapped and bounded by these phones. I remember there was a point in time where I felt like I couldn't live without my phone. Now I dash my phone in the corner and be like, listen, I'll get back to you when I can. I'm busy. I'm hustling, okay? But there was a point in time where I had to keep checking it. I had to keep looking. I had to keep on it, okay? And these things, they get us trapped. It was like I was in jail. It was like I was in a cell with my phone. And it's so crazy, right? Right, guys? Right? Anyways, take a break, okay? Have a Kit Kat, like they say. The next card we have here is Break the Chain, okay? Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. There's things that we get told as we grow up, like, oh, it always happens on my side of the family, or it's always like this, like my side of family has always been big, or our family always goes through divorces. Like, no, that's your story. I don't have to make that my story. But we get told these things from a young age, which, I mean, bless our parents. I do think they mean well, but they don't realize what they do when they tell us these things, because then we take that little nugget, we plant it in our brain, and then we believe it's the truth. If you believe it's true, then it will be true. You walking down the street, honey, and you tell yourself you're going to trip, I'm sure you will trip. Maybe not in that 5 minutes, but maybe 10 minutes after that, you will trip. You will fall, because you told yourself it. So the universe is like, okay, so that's how you feel. I'll grant your wish. Because at the end of the day, what you feel, what you vibrate out there in the world is what comes in. So understand that there's chains, there's patterns, there's stories that you're telling yourself that you need to release. You need to let go. If you want to change your vibration, remember, okay, I can only give you the advice, honey. I can only give it. All right, just to close off this reading, guys, what is the final message that the ancestors want to provide to the collective Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What is going on? It's the final message. Spirit Fox. So, take some time to look a lot more into research of what a Spirit Fox means. But the card says, trust your talents in changing times. You have a talent, honey. You have a gift. You have something that's unique that no other has. Even if it's example, there's so many singers out there. Nobody has your voice. There's so many motivational people out there. Nobody has your words. There's so many artists out there. Nobody has your style. Understand, it doesn't matter how many other people before you have come. You are meant to show the world your unique talents, your unique gifts, your unique abilities. Trust in the gifts you've been given, because they are beautiful and the world needs to see it. Okay, guys, we are gonna leave it at that. It's been such a pleasure. I don't want to go, but I got to go. So I wish you guys all the best on your journey. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces. Ladies, check out YU Tarot for all readings all about you. Social media, we got Instagram, our website, Facebook, you name it, we got it. Listen, honestly, I started YU Tarot so seekers can have a source for readings all about that, where they can learn to prosper through love and light and find wisdom that they are seeking. Now, it can be in just one word that I say, or it can be the whole damn video. Thank you all for the love and support. I really appreciate it. See you on the next one.